Now Kabir is singing to the sadhus. In ancient India, these sadhus were ascetics. An ascetic means one who abandons his wife and child. It is 99.99% of the times male ascetics that were there in the 15th century. So they would abandon their wife and child and home and sell off their properties or whatever, give away the money, and they would just take a few basic belongings, whatever they need to live through 1 to 2 or 3 days, and tie it up in a gathari. It's called a gathari, in a piece of cloth. Those few belongings are tied up and they would just leave the house. Yeah. So when he would start teaching people, all kinds of people would come to him. And because his teachings were so profound, even the so-called sadhus and ascetics who thought that I am very learned, I have a guru, I have so much knowledge, even they started now coming to Kabir. Okay, so now in the story, that he has not only sadhus from the Hindu background coming, now he has even the Muslims coming to him to listen to his preachings and really find that witness consciousness. Yeah. So it goes like, कर गुजरान गरीबी में साधु भाई मगरूरी क्यों करता, कर गुजरान फकीरी में साधु भाई मगरूरी क्यों करता. Abide in austerity, my dear sadhu friend, or oh my dear seeker friend. What are you so arrogant about? Yeah. What was the ascetic arrogant about? See, I have left my house. See, I have left everything. Yeah. I am a great renunciate. I am not attached to the world. Yes, I have no cravings and no aversions. Yes, so there is an ego that develops because of this. Magruri. Yeah. So understand that word. Those who know Hindi know the word. It does complete justice. Yeah, that magrur that comes in you just because you know the scriptures, just because you have a particular understanding. It is an intellectual understanding. Remember, the real ultimate truth will not give you magruri. Yeah, because the ultimate truth dissolves the divide only, no? There is oneness there. What are you going to be magrur about? Yeah, there is oneness there. So till the time the person reaches the ultimate realization, even if he is a sadhu, even if he is a mullah, even if he is somebody who has been seeking the truth for a long time, even if he is a spiritual teacher, remember that, big warning. These sadhus used to learn from Kabir and then go and teach their people, That is why I am saying this. All these people had magruri of the jnana, were proud, had pride, had arrogance of their wisdom, had arrogance of their sense of renunciation. Yeah. So he says, live as if nothing is mine. Yeah. Garibi here is not in poverty of money. Yeah. We are not talking about that garibi. Where from within you are not attached to the things. Things just are. They are not mine. There is no mineness anymore left in you. Yeah, that is the meaning of fakiri. Yeah, I know a billionaire who says, I am a fakir. Yeah, literal translation of fakir is a beggar on the road. Yeah, a homeless person. Somebody who owns nothing is a fakir. Yeah. This is the way that Kabir says that you must live if you want to attain the highest truth. till the time you're stuck in me and mine and mine and mine and mine, even if it is my knowledge, you're going to be clouded from the truth because you're stuck in the mind. Do you get it? Yeah. Till the time you're stuck in the mind, you are clouded. And till the time you are clouded, you cannot be steady in the witness consciousness. Yeah. It's very simple formula he gives them. Very difficult to implement, of course. Yeah, for most of us. From within, knowing very clearly that this is not mine, this does not belong to me, including this body. Yeah. Most of us, it's not just the body is mine, you think I am the body. Yeah. Big journey for these people who think I am the body. First, you have to move towards, from I am the body, move towards I have a body. From I have a body, move towards I have a mind. And then move towards I am something beyond the body and the mind. Yes? I don't even have a body. I don't have a mind. They are just there. Yeah? And then that attachment drops off. You recognize I am that witness consciousness. I am just that field, that space in which a body and a mind appear. They only appear like a dream. They play for a while and then they dissolve. Another thing appears, it plays for a while, it dissolves. Another person appears, it plays for a while and dissolves. Yes, everything is changing, everything is moving like a moving train. Yeah. This moving train constantly is moving. There is nothing stationary about it. My greed, my craving, my wanting grasps at this moving train. It has to stay. At least let it stay for my lifetime, whatever 20, 30, 40, 50 years I'm going to live. At least till that time it should be there. It's impermanent. Changing, constantly changing, constantly changing. It will also go. Yeah? Kabir's dohas are hard hitting. He constantly reminds you about the impermanence. Drop this arrogance. Even your so-called knowledge will go away. Yeah? You can learn all Kabir's dohas by heart and recite them one after the other. One day, you'll become so old, your memory will evade you and you will not remember a single doha. One day you will become so old, you will not be able to speak about Advaita, the path that you followed all your life. Everything is changing, everything is moving, everything is moving. Drop this magruri, drop this arrogance about it. Be happy in fakiri. I own nothing. Nothing is mine. Nothing is mine. Clear? जोगी होकर जटा बढ़ावे नंगे पैर क्यों फिरता है रे भाई. In ancient times, they used to grow their hair and they would not cut their hair. Even this was a tapas, that if you cut your hair, it shows vanity, or you're very attached to this body. Yeah, so don't cut your hair. And then they would have matted hair like that. You've seen a lot of pictures and a lot of yogis like that. Yeah, so they would have that. What is the real reason? Why would they come up with this? Because they believed in this, that, oh, somebody who has to show that now I am not attached to my body should not care for the body. So now I'm going to let my hair grow. And see, I am such a great renunciate. Look at my hair. Yeah, I have not cleaned or washed it for 10 years. I have not whatever, done my hair for 10 years. So that also is magruri, no? You're trying to show that you have attained a state of not being vain. But what are you really describing here? Yeah? You are appreciating what inside? What are you so magroor about, so arrogant about? See, I have not done anything to my hair. So jata badhave and becoming a jogi. Yeah. So they give up all beautiful clothes. Pink clothes are all abandoned. They wear only white. Yeah. And you become a jogi. You don't do anything. You go to the mountains. I have actually done that in my life. Yeah. I know it doesn't work. So don't even try it. Yeah. So don't go this way. He says, jogi banke jata badhave. Nange pair kyun phirta hai re bhai? Yeah. What are you going to get by doing something like this? Yeah. गठड़ी बांध सिर ऊपर धर ले, यूं क्या मालिक मिलता है रे भाई? You're very, they just carry few clothes and oh, I'm going to live my whole life in white color salwar kameez, okay, specifically. Yeah. And I carry my little potli on my head from one city to another city, doing service, doing teaching, meditation and stuff like that. No, 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 no. गठड़ी बांध सिर ऊपर धर ले, यूं क्या मालिक मिलता है रे भाई? See, he's asking a question. Are you seeing the beauty in his poem? मुल्ला होकर बांग पुकारे, क्या तेरा साहिब बहरा है रे भाई? What is the point of taking a mic and on a loudspeaker shouting out the name of your Lord? Your Lord is deaf? Is he? Wake up, wake up. By doing something like that, you are not going to attain God. God is not going to come to you. Yeah? 5 times in a day you start shouting on his name, he's not going to come to you. Yeah. चींटी के पांव नेवर बाजे तो भी साहिब सुनता है रे भाई. Yeah? Cheetah is an ant. Yeah? The Lord listens to the footsteps of an ant. You don't need to shout out his name. You really don't need to shout out his name. You don't need to chant his name. Yeah? By doing Rama, 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 Sita, 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 or whatever, Allah, Allah, Allah. No point. No point, he says. God is there all pervading. He is not in a particular name. He is not in a particular sound. Yeah? He is all pervading. He is everywhere. It is not a him or a her. It is not somebody limited in a body. Yeah? It is that witness consciousness, that witnessing that is already there. Yeah? जो तेरे घट में वो मेरे घट में. That which is inside you is also inside me. That same witnessing consciousness. But the ego says, no, no, how can it be so easy? How can it be so easy? Okay, go take your gathadi, put it on your head, go on the Himalayas, come back after 20 years. We are waiting here. You will have to come back. There is no other way out. No other way out. Yeah. For the people who have reached the level of witness consciousness, there is a subtle meaning to this line where he says, चींटी के पांव नेवर बाजे तो भी साहिब सुनता है रे भाई. Yeah? There is a sound of this creation. The people who have become very quiet within, whose minds have quietened, there is not too much self-talk. Such people can manage being in the witnessing consciousness. They go to a level of the void, where everything is just a void, very quiet. People come in that void, they play for a while and they go away. They cannot disturb the void. This is the experience of the person who has attained the witness consciousness. Such a person has enhanced senses. So he can even hear the sound of this creation. Yeah? It is very audible, provided you have a silent mind. Yeah. Right now it is there. So can you hear it? This is Sahib. This is the meaning of Sahib in this sentence. Tu bhi Sahib sunta hai re bhai. That sound of creation is all pervading. If you want to figure out whether you have reached that void or not, this is given as a milestone on the path. Yeah? To be able to hear the sound of this creation. धरती आकाश गुफा के अंदर पुरुष वहां एक रहता है रे भाई. Yeah? Again, now this is not a form of a purush or a man. Yeah? The same witness consciousness is here. It is there. Check, is it limited to this body-mind? No, the witness is there. I can see the witness is observing the mind speaking, is observing the hands moving, is observing the body. The witness is just like the background screen. It is there. But it is not limited. I cannot find the limit of this. I cannot find the limit of this. Oh, it's limitless. It doesn't have an end. Yeah. It is like a huge space. Is it just behind? No, it's not just in the background. It's in the foreground. It's here. It's there. It's up. It's down. Oh, it's like a space. This space is absolutely still, is quiet. The space itself has the quality of being alive, of being conscious. The space itself is lively and yet quiet, devoid of any activity. There is no thing happening here. Not nothing, I'm saying no thing. No thing means devoid of things. The mind perceives something. Yes, the mind does not know how to perceive no thing. When it comes to that space of witness consciousness, it just collapses. There is no mind there. Because it does not know how to understand no thing. In that space of no thing, yeah, that space when you establish there, you can see very clearly that everyone and everything is a part of this no thing. In fact, they just appear to arise in this no thing as a thing. It appears like something. It stays and plays for a while, and then that same thing now dissolves and there is no thing. The one who reaches this recognition of no thing reaches the recognition of shunyata. This is where Kabir's teachings came very, very close to Buddha's teachings. The same shunyata has been described on both the paths. The no thingness, the same shunyata. Yeah? And when you get to this no thingness, you can see that it is like a huge, indivisible, limitless, single, non-dual space. And that is what is addressed as Dharti Akash, Gufa ke andar, Purush wahan रहता है रे भाई. हाथ न पाओ, रूप न रेखा, नंगा होकर फिरता है रे भाई. It has no forms. No thing means no form. Haath na pao, no hands, no legs, means no form, means no thing. रूप न रेखा, no outline that can describe a form, no thing. नंगा होकर फिरता है रे भाई. It is naked. The witness consciousness is naked. It is not covered by anything. Yeah? You are that witness consciousness. You are that. Yeah. So he says in the next line, जो तेरे घट में वो मेरे घट में, सबके घट में एक है रे भाई. कहे कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, हर जैसे को तैसा. That same limitless consciousness, witness, that same space of no thingness is in this ghat and that ghat and that ghat. Ghat means a pot. Yeah. So he's just poetically describing this body-mind complex as a pot. He says that same consciousness, that same witness, that same limitlessness, that same no thingness is in this pot, in that pot, in that pot, in that pot. Har jaise ko taisa means every body, mind, intellect, ego complex has a taisa, the witness consciousness. Har jaise ko taisa. क्या कर गुजरान गरीबी में साधु भाई, मगरूरी क्यों करता. कर गुजरान फकीरी में साधु भाई, मगरूरी क्यों करता. जोगी होकर जटा बढ़ावे, नंगे पैर क्यों फिरता है रे भाई. गठड़ी बांध सर ऊपर धर ले, यूं क्या मालिक मिलता. कर गुजरान फकीरी में साधु भाई, मगरूरी क्यों करता. मुल्ला होकर बांग पुकारे, क्या तेरा साहिब बहरा है रे भाई. मुल्ला होकर बांग पुकारे, क्या तेरा साहिब बहरा है रे भाई. चीटी के पाँव में नेवर बाजे, तो भी साहिब सुनता. चीटी के पाँव में नेवर बाजे, तो भी साहिब सुनता. धरती आकाश गुफा के अंदर, पुरुष वहां एक रहता है रे भाई. हाथ न पाँव न रूप न रेखा, नंगा होकर फिरता. हाथ न पाँव न रूप न रेखा, नंगा होकर फिरता. कर गुजरान फकीरी में साधु भाई, मगरूरी क्यों करता. जो तेरे घट में वो मेरे घट में, सबके घट में एक है रे भाई. कहे कबीर सुनो भाई साधु, हर जैसे को तैसा. कर गुजरान फकीरी में साधु भाई, मगरूरी क्यों करता.